So I didn't want to wait any longer to introduce you to something new that I've been really enjoying. You're always asking me what I eat in a day, how do I structure my diet, because I'm 63, totally menopausal, I'm on hormone replacement, I definitely have managed my fat loss and enjoy being at my goal weight, and that takes effort. That takes stick-to-itness, and I certainly want to show you how doable it is. And I typically eat pretty low carb. I wouldn't say I eat keto, but I definitely do eat high protein, and I guess that would fall into quote unquote a keto diet. But of course, I do not feel like high fat is good for a menopausal woman trying to keep her weight off. Now the jury's out, everybody's different. We definitely are individual, and sometimes high fat works beautifully for you. Depends on your microbiome, depends on your digestion, depends on your insulin resistance or lack thereof, your insulin sensitivity. That said, fat is amazing, and it definitely will have no impact on your insulin, which is pretty great. It keeps you satisfied, but I just don't feel like you need, sticks of butter and fatty coffee and fat bombs when you're in, maybe when you first start out on this diet and lifestyle, maybe that's something you want to consider. But that said, high protein for sure. Low carb, absolutely, and moderate fat. So that's kind of where I kind of sit in my day-to-day. And some days my carbs are higher, but I typically always get about 80 to 120 grams of protein every single day. And we'll talk about protein. I mean, you've heard me say I use the essential amino acids in Optimal Amino. I think they're great. You get protein without calories, and you can even take it in the fasted state. So I want to share with you today something new that I've been really enjoying. It's a meal replacement shake, and I've never ever had the opportunity to trial one and enjoy it. I typically have a little issue with my tummy with a lot of the protein powders, and especially meal replacement shakes, but I'm pleasantly surprised. And this was introduced to me when I went to Hack Your Health, the health conference in Austin in May, I think it was. Went to the booth and had heard about, I'm going to introduce Keto Chow. I'd heard about Keto Chow. I'd seen videos on it, but never actually tasted it. I kind of was concerned that maybe the milk isolate protein wasn't going to be good for me, but let me tell you, I love it. And they have tons of flavors, and it's super easy. Let me show you. All right, here is a chocolate package. It is a meal replacement, so it's not just a protein powder. I love the beef isolate protein powder with Equip Prime Protein, and the Noble protein powder, which is beef and organ protein. Those are great. And I typically mix that into Greek yogurt or coconut yogurt or just water. But this is a little bit different. It's more far-reaching. It has vitamins and minerals in it. I've been mixing it with a little bit of heavy cream, and if you can't do dairy, you can do a little bit of coconut cream or butter. You can see what works for you. People say they mix it with almond milk. I've just really kind of gotten into this and haven't really explored a ton, but I love it. I love the chocolate. I love the mocha, and the vanilla is delicious, and they have a ton of flavors. So I'm going to link a discount code, 10% off, down in the description box, and I highly recommend you give it a try. It's something that might just kind of, especially this summer when it's hot outside, you can put it over ice. Like I've got my blender and ready to go with some ice. I'm gonna put like a tablespoon, no, I'm gonna put like 3 tablespoons of heavy cream and maybe a cup and a half of water. And I'm gonna enjoy a beautiful, delicious shake. I also put some glucomannan in just because I need a little more fiber. You could put inulin, you could add fruit. Just depends on what, what's going on with you. But I highly recommend that you consider looking into a wonderful, clean meal replacement shake that you can have for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and really get some solid nutrition. This has about 27 grams of protein in the chocolate, 26 grams of protein in the mocha, and again, like 26 grams of protein in the vanilla. So that's wonderful. And you can definitely make a meal out of it and enjoy the heck out of it. Something cold, something creamy, something sweet, and it's sweetened very, very kind of gently. It's not overly sweet, and it's not got a weird aftertaste. It's pleasant. So I just say, maybe take a look and give it a try.